afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, the SandDancer Canine Swim Therapy is a unique and growing business in Orchard Park, and here with more details is the owner, Nicole. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Tell us who you brought in.
This is Moose and his mom, Kaylee, and he's been coming to me for a couple months.
Okay, nice. Well, we'll get into Moose's story in a second, but I'd love to know more about what exactly is aquatherapy.
It's a water-based water exercise that is for dogs that have had hip dysplasia, post-surgical, pre-surgical. The warm water helps with any inflammation, therefore makes healing more therapeutic.
Okay. Who benefits from aquatherapy?
Well, we have a lot of hip dysplasia, senior dogs that helps with their mobility, dogs that need to lose weight. Like I said, a lot of pre-surgical and post-surgical come also.
Okay. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about Moose's story?
Sure, yeah. So he is going to be 6 tomorrow, actually. He slipped on some ice in January and tore his ACL.
Oh.
We were trying to avoid going to surgery just because we know some dogs don't do well with surgery.
Yeah.
His main thing was he had to lose weight. He was very overweight. He was 113 pounds. And we actually weighed him yesterday and he's down to 89. So he's doing great.
Good job.
Yeah, so the vet recommended walking and swimming, but obviously in January, February, there's nowhere to take him swimming, and I didn't want him to slip again. So we found SandDancers, and we went there for 8 weeks, and within those 8 weeks, he lost the 20 pounds.
Okay.
So he's doing really well. We're gonna go back when the weather starts to get worse so we can swim and keep his weight down.
Nice.
But right now, he's barely limping, and he's doing great.
Okay, so you've seen the work that you've done with Nicole really make a difference, not only on the weight loss, but in Moose's overall health.
Yeah, she catered his swim therapies to him. So like working on his legs, she made sure he was swimming and doing it correctly. He made sure he wasn't injuring it more. So she really did great on catering just to Moose, and he loves it.
Nice. Well, Nicole, what does a day at SandDancer look like?
Well, we do an introductory when they can go to the website and fill out an intake form, and I will contact them and talk about each dog has specific needs, and I cater to that, and they come in and I get to know the dog. I get them in the pool. I see how they are in the pool, and then every week they come to me once a week.
Okay. Now, how did you get into this? This seems like something pretty niche, physical therapy in the water and specifically for dogs.
Well, back in 2013, I took my yellow lab. She was a senior. Took her because she had a lot of mobility problems, and I just fell in love with it. And I just thought this was the best thing, and I wanted to be involved.
I love it. I mean, my grandma always talks about the water aerobics that she takes and all of the classes that she does in the water and how great it is for everyone, but especially for our senior community with mobility. It only makes sense that our dogs could use these benefits as well.
And the water, we keep it at 90 to 92 degrees because the warm water is very therapeutic.
Yeah, okay. So how can people reach out on behalf of their furry friends if they would like to work with you?
They can go on our website, SandDancer Canine Swim, and it has all the information.
Okay. Now, I know that you've kind of made a name for yourself so much that other rescues have been working with you and sending their clients over to you, right?
We have had a lot of foster dogs come to us, and they love it. They love it. A lot of the dogs with their anxiety, it really helps with their anxiety because they get more confident and independent. So we have seen a lot of rescue dogs.
Now, do you work individually? Is it one-on-one, or do you do group sessions? How does that work?
It's one-on-one.
Okay.
It's a private setting. It's just like when Moose came, it was just me and Moose in the pool, and Kaylee was I get her involved. I get a lot of the parents involved because the dogs need motivation. And I would have her walk around the pool, and we would do figure eights, and he would follow mom. And so it is a private setting.
Nice.
So there's one door in, one door out. We don't have any dogs come in contact with each other simply because a lot of the dogs have had surgery or they have hurt themselves.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in, bringing Moose, and sharing more about this pretty unique, but seems like pretty phenomenal therapy for our dogs. Viewers, if you'd like more information on how swim therapy can benefit your dog, and if you'd like to book a session today, you can visit SandDancerCanineSwim.com. Thanks again for coming in, ladies.
Thank you. I appreciate it.